If you are continuing to work from home in any capacity, you should be familiar with these next three brain factors because they do affect your productivity during the day. If you are not working from home in any capacity, but you have team members who are, then I do encourage you to still watch this module because it is important that you understand what they are going through and the kinds of decisions they will have to make. Because if you are aware of this, you can help them make better decisions about their time. So let's look at brain factor number 7, and that is your household members. This should be super easy out of all of the brain factors because you kind of should know who is residing in your house. Now, they may not be there full time like they were during our lockdown in 2020 and part of 2021, but you should be familiar with not just who your household members are, including pets and including temporary household members, meaning some people who might stay for a little while or stay for parts of the day. So being familiar with your household members as well as your required presence for their activities. And this is where life changed and then changed back, but some of our habits didn't. And here's what I mean. During COVID, during the initial lockdown, where just about 100% of us were forced to stay in our homes and everybody was at home, if you have small children, then you became your child's teacher. You were homeschooling. If you were a caregiver for a sick or disabled family member or friend, then they were a part of your household and you became the home health care worker because for a period of time, home health care workers were not allowed to come into the homes. So during the beginning of lockdown, we all changed our schedules and worked around our household members and their needs. We were allowed to have Zoom calls or Adobe meeting calls or Google Meets or Teams, whatever platform you were using for your virtual conferencing. We were allowed to have people walk by in boxer shorts. We were allowed to have our dogs run in barking or our kid run around half naked in just a diaper, or a spouse yell something, or a cat jump up on our keyboard. All of those were considered cute at the beginning, but then that cuteness started to die off. However, some of those things were still happening. And even to this day, some people working from home, they are still allowing their household members to interrupt them, even if their household members are no longer present there. They're interrupting them through text or emails or even sometimes phone calls. And so this is what I mean by brain factor number 8, your required presence for household members' activities. And this is where scheduling is eventually going to come in. So when we start talking about planning your days, it's not only just for you, but also so you can let your household members know what your schedule is. This is when I'll be free to answer your texts. So if I don't answer you during these portions of the day, this is why. It's because I have this important meeting or I have this important presentation. You're letting them know that ahead of time so the texts don't keep on rolling in. Did you get my text? Did you get my text? Did you get my message? What's going on? Where are you? So being able to share your schedule with the household members is critical. And this will also help you prioritize what you truly need to be present for during the workday. And this will help you scheduling wise as far as chunking things out during the day and working not necessarily from 8 to 5 or 7 to 6. It might be in clusters of hours, depending on anything you truly need to be present for your household members. So that's brain factor number 8 for anybody who is still working virtually. Maybe you are on site at the office, but you keep getting those texts coming in from household members. You can have the same kind of conversation with them. And then that leads into brain factor number 9, which is who gets priority, and making sure your household members understand on any given day what your priorities are. when you would be able to drop something, when you might not be able to answer immediately. So they're going to have to deal with any emergencies on their own. Emergencies as in, I forgot I have this project due tomorrow, so can you please run to the store and pick up all this stuff? So brain factors 7, 8, and 9 have to deal with working virtually, whether it's you working from home for any portion of time or any of your team members working from home. That way you can all help each other and also understand each other's schedules. And this also helps with setting expectations of communications as far as what are the expectations when communications will happen, how long should responses take. It all factors into the who gets priority.